Walkaround family, welcome back to another video. Today we have a 2025 Honda Civic Type R hatchback in championship white with the black and red interior. The Type R is pretty much the high-end Civic you can get, track ready, the fastest one you can get, and in my opinion, the most fun you can get. Starting off with the front fascia, Honda took the regular Civic hatchback and just made it wider on the Type R. So you have wider fenders. Even the hips back there are wider as well. We'll get back there in a second. The headlamps are full LED like the normal Civic. So you have low beam LEDs on the outside, high beam LED in the middle, LED daytime running lights, and LED turn signals. No fog lights are available on the Type R. You kind of get this little fake vent looking thing down here, but it's all aesthetics. Down below, gloss black on the lower portion of the bumper, and you do have a wider opening on the lower grille because a lot of FK8 owners complained that when they brought their Type R to the track, it overheated, it had cooling issues. So for the FL5, Honda made this wider so you can breathe a little bit more better. Even with the grill is a much larger than the previous Type R to get more air in there. Gloss black grille. Of course, you have the special red Honda badge that you know you have a special Honda, and Type R is stamped right there into the grille. Now, the championship white, I love this color because you can only get it on the Type R right now. Platinum white pearl is what all our Hondas usually have. We don't have this championship white, which is almost like an off-white. The lighting is not helping right now, so you guys can't really see it, but it's just a different white compared to all the other Hondas. Like I have a platinum white pearl right here, and if I showed you guys that guy, you can see the pearl in there. But I love the heritage color because I believe the Integra Type R came in the same white as well. Which is on the FK8, it had a hood scoop that pulls in the air. On the FL5, this let out the hot air, which is nice. But just take a look at this thing. Look at the stance. I have it running right now. Sun is setting. But overall, this is just a beautiful looking car. Look at this thing. The Type R will give you 19s. I think the FK8 had 20s. A lot of people complain that those rims are way too big. So Honda did downsize their rims for better track shoes. These tires are 265/30 19 tires. Brembo's up front. And you can see these are bigger rotors compared to a normal Civic. On the fender right here, you can see the functional air curtain there. Look like the air will kind of channel its way here and out this little piece right here to be a little more aerodynamic on the track. Your side mirror is gloss black up top, flat black down below, LED turn signals integrated in the side mirrors, and look like it's gloss black up above and flat black down below in the window. You have your door handles are body colored. No moonroof is available on the Type R. Instead of having the wiper nozzle on the hood, it's on the wipers themselves. You have the updated Honda sensing camera as well. No sensor because there's no rain sensing windshield wipers. Unlike the new Civic, you don't get a capless fuel filler, which is interesting. So you get a normal gas cap that you have to screw off, hang on here when you filling up. And Honda recommends 91, 87 minimum, but I would definitely put premium in this guy. When you lock this door, well, when you lock the Civic, it'll lock this door. So at least you don't have to worry about anyone just open that guy up. Compared to the FK8, the FL5 is not as aggressive and in your face. Honda still figure out to make the Type R break your neck, you know, make it look distinctive compared to the regular Civic. You have a gloss black shark fin antenna. You do have your nozzle here for your rear wiper. And you do get a rear spoiler on the Type R. Now this one does have some accessories on it. So here's an optional spoiler you can add on here. This is red carbon, and this thing looks beautiful. You gotta see this thing in person. Look at that, look at the weeds on that thing. You do get an exposed wiper, and your third brake light, like the normal hatchbacks, is gonna be in the middle right here of the hatch. You do have a combination tail light, so your brake lights are LED, but your turn signals and reverse lights are normal bulbs. Of course, you have your red Honda emblem in the rear, LED license plate lights bulbs. Civic is blacked out, and then you have Type R stamped right in the back, lets you know you got a special Civic. On the lower portion of the bumper, you can see you do have a gloss black to go with your gloss black diffuser, reflectors on the side, and you do get your 3 exhaust tip that the Type Rs are known for. Type Rs are not the loudest cars in the world, but sounds better than a normal Civic, and some people go with an aftermarket exhaust to make it louder. But Honda usually don't make their cars loud, like at all, from factory. Here's the key fob for the 25 Civic Type R. So you have lock, unlock, you have your trunk release. So it won't pop the trunk open, it's not power, but it'll unlock the trunk for you. You have your panic button, and then you do have a key fob in not a key fob, but a key in the key fob. So you have this button right here. You can get the emergency key, and your red H is also on the key. And because you have the smart key, you do have smart entry on the Type R, so you can lock it with these blue buttons right here. Tap it, it'll lock, put your hand in there, it'll unlock. By default, it'll only unlock the driver door. You can change the settings to unlock all 4 doors, but if you put your hand in the passenger side, it'll unlock all 4 doors anyways. Now, one thing I didn't even mention, blind spot monitoring is standard on the Type R, so you will have that feature. And on the interior, there's only one color. It's red and black, pretty much. So on the door card here, let's take a look at here. You have soft touch up here. This is hard touch. You do get a LED strip right here, which is red, which is nice. Get some ambient lighting. This is, you have some suede Alcantara material here. I think it's suede. The armrest as well too. And you can see it, feels very soft. Red stitching. You have auto up down just for the front windows. They should have made it for all windows, but the rear, at least you can hold it down and they're power still. Power locks, power mirrors. You have some storage in there, and you have your speaker on the door. On the Type R, your seats are manual on the driver and passenger. So on the driver, you can pump go up and down, you can adjust the back, and you can pull the bar to move the seat forward and back. On the passenger side, it can either move forward and back, and the back can go forward and back, no up and down available. Now look at these seats that's unique to the Type R. You have Type R embroidered into the headrest, and these things are super red. It's even perforated down the middle, which is nice, very soft, very bolstered. Look at the thigh bolstering. Thigh bolster. This thing is gonna keep you in place. Red seat belts, which are nice, adds like 10 horsepower. And let's jump in here, show you guys the interior in the Type R. You do gotta kind of hop over this little ledge right here, but it's not too aggressive. But it feels nice in here, nice place to be. Go ahead and close the door. Welcome to your Type R. Look at that. Now, Type Rs are manual transmission only, so if you're wondering why there's 3 pedals, this one is a clutch, if you ain't know. But yeah, you have clutch, brake, gas, and the dead pedal. Let me get this paper out the way. They have racing style gas, brake, and clutch, but the dead pedal is regular plastic. You see the red carpet in there. This one has the all-season floor mats, which is really needed because the carpets are red in this guy. So look at this. Red carpet, and it goes all the way to the rear as well. I think the Civic Type R had red carpets previously, so the FK8 didn't have red carpets, but Honda brought that back. Let's put the clutch in, and then push the button, fully turn this guy on. You gotta make sure you're neutral. You don't wanna be rolling, pop the clutch or anything like that. So on the left side of the steering wheel, you do have an air vent there. You can open and close it. You have your dimmer switch for your interior lighting. You have a shortcut to your safety features right down there, and you have your traction control on and off. Now you can pop the hood right over here. Is a lever you just pull towards you. There's no lever to pop the trunk because Honda's hatchbacks don't have that. You have to pop the trunk from walking to the trunk and actually pulling it. But here's the steering wheel. It is leather wrap. Let's zoom back out a little bit. You can see this guy. Leather wrap, red stitch, no flat bottom or anything like that. I like this like soft black, like it's like a matte black piece at the bottom. That's really nice. And you have a black plastic here wrapped around your controls. The Type R will give you a 10.2-inch display. It's customizable, and you get shift lights right above as well too. The SI just got these shift lights for 2025, but it's nice that that's where it came from. Now, on the left side of the steering wheel, if you go behind it, the stock is going to have off, auto, low beam, not low beam, I keep saying low beam. This is for your parking light and on, and then you have auto high beams. And on the right side, you're going to have off, intermediate, low, and high. And you have the rear wiper, off, intermediate, and on. You can see that guy wiping back there as well, which is nice. Now, on the left side of the steering wheel, you have next track, previous, you have volume, you have voice command, and you have a scroll wheel because this is a customizable display. This wheel will pretty much control this side, and then on the right side, you have this wheel that will control that side. And speaking of the right side, here's some of your cruise control and your Honda sensing features. So you have your cruise on and off, cancel, resume set, adaptive cruise control, you have your lane keep and assist, and you have more of your safety features in the display, which actually I'm going to show you guys that in a second. So the left wheel will go through phone, FM, AM, satellite radio, USB, Bluetooth, apps. You have customized displays so you can hide and show, I think, the time and the, oh no, I'm getting confused. This is for all the apps you have on here you can remove, and display content should have the audio and clock. Oh, you can remove the stopwatch too if you don't want that on there. So that's interesting. So mostly sources on the left side. So yeah, if you want to remove the time, I guess the stopwatch and the audio, you can remove that and just have a tachometer if you wanted to. On the right wheel, you're able to go through a lot more information. So let me scroll in. Let me zoom in there. I can't. It's been a long day. I did like 3 videos today. You have range and fuel. You have your engine time. You have your navigation. If you don't have a navigation, it will just show a compass. And you have your driver attention level. You don't want to fill that up. You have your boost gauge, which is unique to the SIs and Type R. Normal Civics won't have that. And your acceleration and braking as well too, which is unique to the Type R and SI. You have a G meter, and who have their seatbelts on. See how there's 4 seats, because we'll get back there in a second. You guys will see. You have your maintenance, oil life here, and your safety features. So you have road departure mitigation. You can turn your blind spot on and off, and collision mitigation as well. And that's where I was telling you about the shortcut over here. So you push that little circle right there, it'll automatically bring you into that safety support screen. And you have no content, where you can view nothing, just your speedometer, but you can change the digital miles per hour to kilometers in that screen if you wanted to. And you can customize the display. So here you can hide and show different apps you don't want to view on there. You can also change your gauge design. So right now it's in round. You could change it to bar, where your speedometer and tachometer is up and down instead, or you can go back to round minimal, bar minimal. I'm gonna leave that guy on round. I think round makes it more sense to me, but to each his own. Customize it, your Type R, how you want it. So down below and back to range and fuel. And I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a yellow needle for the tachometer and speedometer. And I believe the Integra Type R had a yellow needle before. So it's cool that you have this feature there. For the steering wheel, I didn't get to show you guys, you have a lever here. It's manual, but you can go up and down, in and out. And how could I not mention the red H in the steering wheel? You can't forget now, because you have the red H right here. You see it every day. You can't forget you have a special Honda Civic. Now, come along to your infotainment screen here. It is a 9-inch touchscreen display. The same display that's in the Tourings. So the Sport Tourings and the SI will have the same 9-inch touchscreen display. One thing none of those Civics are going to have is Honda Log R. So this is a cool feature where you can log your track times. You can see just more information. If you're on the track, you don't have to use it on the track, but you can use this to view a lot of different information. You can see how fast you go around corners, even give you like a driving score as well. So it's teaching me how to use it. I'm gonna skip through all of that because I'm gonna show you guys pretty much what it can do. So yeah, so here's one screen here. Will give me my water temp, oil pressure, boost pressure, intake air temp, plenty of information, and you can slide over. Look at all the gauges you can have on here. It's reminding me of the GTR. Look at that. And then you can see your scores in turning, acceleration, braking. And look at this, your G meters as well. And you can start data logging if you want to, your auto score. Right now my score is 0 because we're not ordering. You have data log. So plenty of different information that you can view. But I think that this is cool, especially, let's go back to all the gauges. I think this is a cool gauge to just to have while you're on the track. But that's specifically to the Type R, and it's built in. You don't gotta download an app like the FK8. I think the FK8 you have to download the app and connect your phone or something like that. This is built in now. You do have a navigation system that's built in. To be honest, you can use Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. But if you don't want to use your phone, you have built-in navigation, which is nice, teaching you how to use it as well. You do have phone, you have FM, Bluetooth, smartphone connection. So you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and it's wireless. So you don't have to have your phone plugged in. Sirius XM. Then you have general settings, vehicle settings, and from here, I wonder if they're gonna have Type R pictures. I think oh look, they have a Type R rim there, but I think that's it. Oh no, they have a picture of Type R. So yeah, they made it unique for the Type R, so that's cool. Actually, you like that. And you do have walkway auto lock feature you can turn on as well. Plenty of settings you can go through. You have your trip computer, USB, AM, USB updates, system updates, Wi-Fi hotspot built in, it's with AT&T, and you can have your clock where you don't show apps, it just shows a clock. And then from here, like the normal Civics, you can either have analog faces or you can have digital faces as well. So, and the last page, you're gonna have Honda Link. I don't remember if the Type Rs get remote. When we look at the brochure, I'm gonna double check that. But smart shortcuts and display mode for the brightness as well. The left side of the screen is physical buttons, so the home, back, and volume and power. Next, track, and previous. It's all physical buttons. Everything else is on the touchscreen. And the bottom will have shortcuts, so you can grab an app, drag it down wherever you want. Now down below, you do have of course, the mighty air vent and your Type R badge. This is going to show what number Type R you have. This one is 32852. And you can see you have your air vents behind it. I love how these feel. Feel very premium. Don't feel like a Civic. Feel like you're like almost Acura territory with those type of features. Here's your climate control. So turn this guy on. You do have dual zone climate control, and you can have that way the driver and passenger can have 2 different temperatures. So this person could catch on fire over here in the nice red seats, and then you can stay nice and cool. But if you turn the sink on, you control it on both sides. You have air circulation here, auto modes, front defrost, heated side mirrors and back window, AC on and off. No heated seats though is available in the Type R. That's something you get in the Type S. A lot of stuff that's done in Type R, Honda saved it for the Acura Type S. Now down below, no USB-Cs for 2025. I'm shocked. I don't know why they wouldn't just switch this little panel. But yeah, no USB-Cs. Interesting. So 2 USB-A. This is for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and charging. This is for charging only. Power outlet. You do get a wireless phone charger. And down below that, I love the material that they use here. I mean, it's not carbon fiber, but it's not piano black. Like, this is nice. I don't know if the sun will hit it and will blind you. Probably not, because it's pretty dull. But I love this. Now, unique to the Type R, you have plus R mode. Look at that, the whole gauge changes, everything turns red. I love this display with the tack up at top and what gear you're in. And look at the information you have right there in the middle. This is when you're ready for the track, for plus R mode. Let's take it out of there. You have your drive mode switch here, so you can go up and down. And you do have sport, you have comfort, and you have individual. In individual, you can customize pretty much the whole modes. So you have engine, steering, suspension, engine sound. I think that's pumped in audio. You can turn rev matching on and off quickly from here, and gauges as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy back into comfort. Comfort will get you the less aggressive mode. This one has the optional shift knob that you can get for your Type R. Like I said, this has some accessories on it. One thing I like about the shift knob is leather around this piece right here. So in the summertime, it won't burn you. In the wintertime, it won't be freezing. This part probably be cold. You can see you have your gears with your R in red, which is nice. And then your boot is leather, the red stitching, also nice. You don't have to worry about the engine idle stop button there. Who cares about that? This is a Type R. Your emergency brake is electronic. You have brake hold too, teaching someone to drive manual. You're scared about rolling back down the hill. Turn this on, and then you can get into gear. More peace of mind. Your armrest here, it's same nice suede material, nice and soft, red and stitched. Cup holders there, and then you have a smaller bin in here because of the manual transmission. Take up more space for the cup holders. Usually like a lot more further on the regular Civics, so you lose some space in here, but who cares? It's Type R, who cares? Now, one thing I love about these seats is they're ready for a harness. Look at that, already built in. These seats feel so good. You guys need to sit in one of these things. Like, these seats feel so good. Now, how they're gonna wear over time, you might have to put some seat covers, because this is gonna get dirty pretty fast. But like, look these seats. Wow, you feel like a race car driver when you touch these seats. Now let's take a look at the glove box. It's not lockable. It's damped. It's not lined with felt, but it is a bin style. Nothing too crazy. And up above, you get a traditional rear view mirror. I'm surprised you don't get auto dimming. I'm sure they saved that for the Type S. No auto dimming and no home link. So I guess it is what it is. Your interior lighting are LED, so that's nice. Black headliner, like I said, no moonroof. And let's look at your visor and zoom out of here. And you do get a visor, and you do get a light. It's not LED, but at least they give you a light with a mirror. Same thing for your passenger as well. And of course, you can't forget the Bose 12-speaker premium sound system, including a subwoofer. So that's standard on the Type R as well. So you get some features from the Sport Touring. You just don't get everything. And for 2025, you don't have Google built in, by the way, too. So no USB-C and no Google built in, which is interesting because the SI got it and the regular Civics got it, but not the Type R. So technically, the Type R didn't really get upgraded for 2025 like the regular Civics did. So let's jump out of here and let's go in the rear seats. I gotta hop over that bolster of that seat, and this is how wide the rear door open. The rear seats are not red like the front, which is fine. Who cares about the back passengers? I'm just playing. At least they give you a red seat belt back here. But on the door panel here, hard touch, hard touch. Get the soft suede here, soft suede here. No lighting, just flat black. Power window switch. You have a tweeter, door, and you have a pocket down below with a speaker down below as well. Now jumping back in here, the Type R is a 4-seater. So you cannot sit someone in the middle. You have the cup holders here, and that's it, because it's a 4-seater, so there's no seat belt. So don't be trying to sneak people back here. But you do have a trans tunnel hump, and look at the carpet. Look at the red carpet. This one has all-season mats in it, so it's kind of covering. Actually, let me grab this one and show you guys. The whole carpet is red. Look at that. That's crazy. The whole carpet is red. Even if I lift up those mats too, you'll see the red underneath the carpet. But I think these are a must because you're gonna get this carpet dirty, but I love the red. And look at the back of the seats, that's Type R, so your rear passengers could know what type of car they're in. They can't forget, especially when you guys be flying, banging gears. But sitting back here, it's a nice place to be. There's no armrest. You can put a car seat back here at least. That's nice. You pull this flap right here, and then you do have the tethers there for your car seat or your booster seat for your kiddos. And then they do have an LED lighting back here too. And up here, they have a grab handle. You have a dry cleaner hook. But that's pretty much it. No air vents, no USB-Cs back here, no nothing. So that's from the regular Civic as well. But let's jump out of here. Let's show you guys the cargo space, because not only this is the fastest Civic you can get right now, it's a practical Civic as well. So let me pop the trunk for you guys, and you guys can see standard red Type R floor mats come with it. But this is, if I was buying a Type R, this is what I would have done too. I would keep my floor mats, don't even open it from the plastic, add the all-season floor mats, and keep these things just in the plastic, because those will get dirty. This Type R also has a cargo tray that you can get. I mean, your Type R will just come with carpet like this, and that's pretty much it. Back here, you do have a little cargo cover that you can put here. That way no one can see what's in the trunk, because it's a 2-piece. So you have this piece on the window, and then you have that guy right there, so no one can peek back here. These rear seats do fold down. That passenger seat is up kind of forward, and I do have that driver's seat all the way back too. I don't think I showed you guys the leg room, but one thing about the Civic is plenty of headroom, plenty of leg room for its class. And with both seats folded down, you can put tires back here for the track. You don't even need a truck. You'll be ready to go. Let me show you guys underneath the floor though. You do have some storage underneath here. So underneath your rear floor here, no spare tire. You do get a flat fix kit. You have a tow hook and some additional goodies as well. It looked like you can put a spare tire screw in right in that middle. If you, I guess, I don't know, you may have to completely change this trunk piece. I'm thinking remove that foam. The height though, you may have to remove this piece if you wanna, I don't know. But yeah, don't come with a spare tire. You got a subwoofer back here. But let's jump out of here and show you what colors are available on the Type R and some more features. I mean, we made it to the 2025 Honda Civic Type R trim walk, and technically there's only one trim. There's no different trim levels in the Type R. One trim, that's it. So what's standard is a 2-liter turbocharged, intercooled, dual overhead cam, 4-cylinder VTEC engine with direct injection, 315 horsepower, 310 foot-pound of torque. I will say this is a very fun car to drive, especially if you're coming from just regular Civics or just, like just regular cars on the street, like 200, 100 some horsepower cars. This thing's gonna blow you away. When you drive one of these, this is just a very planted, well-driven vehicle. I haven't made any like drive vehicles on the channel, but if I ever get the chance to, definitely I'll make one, because I've driven many Type Rs. I sold a few Type Rs, a few FK8s, driven those, and I think I've sold one or two of these FL5s. I can't really remember. I did sell more FK8s, but between the two of them, both cars drive really well. Just a very well planted car. Honda engineers did what they have to do with this car. That's all I gotta say. And every time I see one, it just get reminded how beautiful this car is. But enough of me drooling over the car. 6-speed manual transmission with rev match control. And the Type R does not come automatic. I've seen comments of people saying that they wish the car come automatic, or that Honda should make it automatic. Honda should not make this car an automatic. Like, Honda is known for fun front-wheel drive cars. And ever since the Civic Type R, like the EK9, and Integra Type R, like even those 90s cars, NSXRs, like all of those SIRs, Honda know what they're doing, making these front-wheel drive cars fun. They're not the fastest cars in the world, and Honda's not chasing horsepower. They're not chasing straight lines. They just, a car, you can go in a straight line or go in corners, don't matter. You're going to have fun. But front-wheel drive manual transmission it's just a good formula for the Type R. If Honda makes an automatic Type R, I don't know. I'm just like, they just keep it a manual transmission. Now I get it though. Like no one's buying manual transmission anymore. No one could drive it, or the older generation can't drive it anymore. But this is a very special car, and they need to keep that manual transmission because the 6-speed manual in the Type R is just the 6-speed manual transmission in just any Honda is actually really good. But the Type R, they did what they have to do with this one. Lightweight single mass flywheel. You have the electronic parking brake. A lot of people don't like, but it's a modern car. I don't know what you expect. You have the 4-mode drive system. You know, water cooled oil cooler, adaptive damping system. Like it's just overall just a great car. You have the Brembo 4-piston aluminum front brake calipers. And oh yeah, the rotors are 2-piece. I didn't mention that on the video. I didn't mention it in my TikTok, but I didn't mention it in this video here. 2-piece rotors, which were nice. Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. You get who cares about the tire repair kit? I think everyone prefer to have a spare tire, but new car stuff, lightweight, all that good stuff. So, and then you get all the safety features standard: and collision mitigation, forward collision warning, road departure mitigation, lane departure warning, like all the stuff standard. All the airbags, backup camera. So not only is fun to drive, it's fast. You have all the safety features, and it's hatchback. Like I don't know what more you can even ask for in a car, to be honest. The fact that Honda even still make a car like this is pretty interesting. Everyone is making, EVs and trying to make EVs fast and hybrid stuff like that. This thing is a, turbocharged 4-cylinder, front-wheel drive, manual transmission, hot hatch. You can't go wrong. Just like it's a good formula. Every time I drive one, I look at one, it just gets me so excited. I jump back in the brochure because I'm gonna end up talking about this car all day long. We even gonna get through this video. So you get Type R badges, aluminum hood, so every light hood, gloss black goodies on there. You get the gloss black wing spoiler, but this one, oh yeah, I didn't even mention the accessories is on this one. So this one got the optional. Actually, I'll show you guys when I go through over the accessories. But yeah, push button start, dual zone climate control, number plate, all that good stuff. Let's go and build one up because this is just a crazy formula. So I already went over the horsepower and torque. Wow, that's a nice high quality photo. That's actually, I like that. They went crazy with that one. But yeah, so I think the Type S was 320 horsepower in the Type S. You get a little bit more power. But, let's say you don't need the luxuries in the Type S, just get the Type R. It's a very track ready vehicle. But if you want something street ready, then that's what the Type S is for. It's like a more of a almost a touring car. Type R is a track ready car. But you're looking at 22 city, 28 highway, 24 combined, which is crazy. Like you're making all this power and you're still getting decent gas mileage. But let's jump in, look at the color options that you get in the Type R. So you're able to get, crystal black pearl. You have rowdy red, which I think the red is a rare color because I don't see too many reds. Or black. Yeah, black or red in my region. I'm sure where you live, you probably see a bunch of those. But here in New Mexico, barely see black or red. Boost blue pearls, a lot of those driving around. $455 more for that color. The championship white, this is the color I probably will have to go with. $455 more for that guy. And of course, it comes in Sonic Gray Pearl. You have the extra premium price for that. And I'm not showing you interior colors because it's one interior color. So, one thing I didn't mention on the Walkaround is I did mention this ambient lighting here, but the foot pedals is red too. Look at that. Forgot to mention that. So, but yeah, what exterior color you get, that's going to be the same interior color. We're going to stick with championship white. Let's look at the wheel options that you do get. And I love the forged alloy wheels. This actually this weighs less, don't it? Don't you save look at that, 5.29 pounds lighter than the OEM wheels. So you can save some weight if you go with these wheels. And I think these look way better than, those look better than the OEM wheels. But the OEM wheels is not bad either. Like I'll be fine with either. But if I were to get one of these, I'll probably have to spec the forged wheels on there because these are going to get expensive when Honda no longer makes them or when the Type R get discontinued. Let's take a look at the packages available. So you can get an R protection package, which comes with cargo cover, cargo tray, and a high wall carpet floor mats. You have an R interiors driver package, which comes with door sill, shift knob, and steering wheel, the Alcantara steering wheel, which I've had a Type R with this Alcantara steering wheel. I think it was a 23 that I did, or was it 24? I don't know. But I did a walk around on the blue one. You guys probably see that on my channel. It had the driver's package on there. And you do get the R performance package, which actually it had that. It had a driver package and I think this performance package on it. But this will give you the wing spoiler and the wheel. So the wing spoiler, I think it saves you weight too, if I'm not mistaken. Surprised they didn't list it on there. And of course, the protection film, which put the film all around to protect it. And that's pretty much all your packages. So that's nice that they have some packages going on there. Let's look at electronics, engine block heater, of course, and interior. So the Type R that I just did a walk around has all season floor mats. You have a cargo net you can add. It also has the cargo tray. And okay, you have the dividers for the cargo tray, which is cool. Contoured high wall carpet floor mats, first aid kit, door sill. I don't think it had door sill on the one that I'm reviewing. Rear passenger window shades. You have seat back protectors. It has a shift knob as well. And it's actually looking a little more deep into this guy. So handsome combination of black and anodized metal, wrapped in rich red leather materials. Improve action, provides shorter shift time. Really? How does it do that? That's interesting. As shown in the Civic Sport Sedan. What are you talking about? This is not a sports sedan. Hey, Honda, you guys need to work on your website because I don't know what they're talking about. And you have the Alcantara steering wheel you can add as well. Now, this feels good to the hand, but there's a specific care that comes with the Alcantara steering wheel, so be mindful of that if you do get that as an accessory. On the exterior, you got, oh yeah, this is a hatchback, so you can get the what did Honda call those? Roof racks. You can add the roof racks, car cover, door visors, let me see, kayak attachment, roof basket. So, a lot of storage stuff you can add on the roof. And then the one I have also have the carbon fiber sport, which I think is just the red looks, especially on the white. It's just chef kiss. What a beautiful car. Valve stems. So yeah, let's jump right into the pricing. So base price is $45,595. Championship White is going to add $455 to the MSRP. Destination handling is $1095. MSRP is $47,145. That's assuming you get one at MSRP. So I've heard stories. People said they can get this for under MSRP. Kudos to you. Some people can get them at MSRP. Shout out to you as well. Some people have to pay a markup, $5 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand. I'm seeing all types of craziness with pricing. I don't think people break their necks as much as the FK8 because I think the FK8 look very aggressive. But me personally, I love the chill vibes this gives. The FK8 is just way too aggressive and there's too much going on. It reminds me of a Transformer. This thing is like more sleek and more mature in my opinion. And the interior, beautiful interior. A few cars get me excited and this is definitely one of them. So whenever I do a walk around on it, I get excited. Like it's a very well put together car. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next walk around.